Shit, I hit the fucking goddamn it every goddamn time. It's like, I'm gonna just do this thing, you know, fucking karate chop. Son of a bitch, fuck. Damn it. The summertime. Oh shit, no, wait. Before I just start reading, I should probably. I just immediately jumped into the next episode, so I was like, you know, I'll just like go off with the singy doos and then I'll do the intro and stuff. Completely passed my mind to do the intro. Fucking retarded. Completely forgot that this is a different recording. Motherfuck. Anyway, hey, hi, ho, and howdy, everybody. My name is Shhhh, and welcome to episode number 17. Did I say 15 in the last one when it was actually 16? Oh, I probably done fucked up. Anyway, point is, it is episode 7 goddamn teen. My name is Shhhh, and this is that thing that I just said it was. Anyway, in the last episode, we was playing some chess with Hanako, and that was cool. And then we eventually met up with Lily, and then we went and hung out at Shanghai for a while, and we was chatting about stuff and things, and we had some sandwiches, and some tea, and some coffee, and some hakoko. It was so good. And then Lily had to go because she got a call from people and was all like unhappy about it because of some bullshit probably. And so Hanako and I just chilled and we shared a laugh or two, and then we went back to back to the school to go to sleep. And then Hisao was kind of like, is there something more to this? Probably not, fucking loser. Anyway, I mean, we kind of know what the basic premise of the game is, but... The summertime sun is something to be savored, but when combined with the clean country air, it's all the better. Speaking of which, I know this background. About to prove me a liar in this what I said last time. The track and field club members are horsing around on the field ahead. Some are playing with a soccer ball. I remember this, never mind. It took me a minute, I'm like, why the fuck are we here? And I'm like, yeah, no, I remember this now. Others are talking and a few laugh as two of them mock fight with each other. None of them pay me any heed as none of them pay me any heed as I sit alone on the grass underneath the shade of a particularly large tree. It's a nice and peaceful moment for a dreary day of schoolwork. I played soccer pretty often before. It's fucking Men in Black are behind me. Goddamn. So I had thought it would be quite fucking Christ. I thought it would be pretty nostalgic to watch them. What I'm feeling now, though, is quite distinct from that emotion. Sup, girl? I hear footsteps approaching from behind me, and I turn my side to see one of my classmates taking a seat behind me. I'm taken off guard, as the two of us haven't talked much before, and I didn't think anyone else would notice me here. Sup? Fuck. What voice do I give to Miki? Fuck. Sup, brah? Hi, Mira, wasn't it? Just call me Miki. Surnames are too stuffy. Damn right. This voice is terrible. It's not good. Likewise, then. We both look back out to the field where the guys are playing. It looks like they're getting ready to have a second game, with people spreading out to their positions and the ball being carried to the center of the field. Sure enough, the whistle is blown to begin the match, and they get right back into it. They're gonna play? Nah, just gonna rest for a bit. Mm-hmm. What about you? You kinda look like you wanted to play when you were watching us before. So someone did notice me after all. People do have eyes! It's kind of a long story. Her face says I've piqued her interest. I'm in Yamaku because I've got a heart condition. I can't really play soccer anymore. Want to be a soccer player, did you? No, I only really did it for fun. My friends played it, so I played it as well. Any of those guys playing around could have been me before my accident, but I don't really feel like I have any wish to go back to that either. It's a little hard to explain. I'm still decently physically built from the days when I played, even if my strengths largely left me now, and I got on well with the other club members. When I think about it, I should feel pretty bad watching people play when I can't anymore, yet I don't. Maybe it's a good thing, a sign that I've gotten over it and that I'm ready to become a new person. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling. It's cool. I'm actually pretty glad to hear that. Sounds like you've really got your stuff together. Some of the people that come to Yamako are pretty messed up at first. So you're a member of the track and field club then? Damn it. Yep. Been it since I first arrived. Don't suppose you're friends with Emmy? Short, fast runner, no legs? I don't think there are all that many female track and field members. Emmy, everyone knows about her, don't they? I mean, we could have known more. The fucking game gave us the opportunity. That's all I'm saying. I'm only salty because Emmy was the first. That's all I'm saying. Shit, I just spilled coffee all over me. Well, laundry day, here I come. And then I spilled more of it drinking it. Son of a bitch. But nah, I tend to get on better with guys, so me and Emmy don't really talk much. Anyway, what about you? You. Well, I'm not really in any clubs. Real clubs, anyway. You've been hanging around with Hanako and that blonde Amazon, though, right? Blonde Amazon? I suppose Lily has the height to fit that description, if nothing else. I nod in response, without making too fine a point of things. Well, then don't worry about it. As long as you got some friends, you don't need to join a club. You don't need no club. A loud whistling from the field attracts our attention. One of the players is on the ground clutching his leg, and the other player stopped to jog up to him, leaving Miki grimacing. Ouch, that looks painful. That guy really has some bad luck. She continues to look out on the field. I can't help but being reminded of her own injuries. Her left arm, ending in a stump rather than a hand, has been bandaged up for the entire time I've been in Yamaku, and her injury doesn't seem that new. How dare you, headphones, just sass me in such a manner. Beeping and shit. Damn, she turns to talk to me again and catches me looking. Both of us sit in awkward silence. She takes her bandaged arm and holds it in her lap with the other remaining hand. Sorry, I guess I'm still damn it. It's like, it could have been worse. I could have been staring at your tits. Could have been worse, maybe. Unless you're into that. It's fine, really. Her tone is light, but neither of us say anything afterwards. Every disabled student here has their own way of dealing with their problems, and some finding their conditions troublesome is only natural. I am included among them, after all. The injured guy from the soccer game managed to get onto his feet with some help, and ends up hobbling off the field with one arm over the other, over the shoulder of another for support. Probably just pulled a muscle if he can still manage to walk. The whistle blows again, and the game continues once more with one less man on the field. Hanging out with Hanako and that blonde girl. You keep some pretty strange company. How so? It's just that Hanako's kind of, I don't know, shy? No, it's not really that. It's just, she's got some issues, I think. I can't really put it in a nice way. I mean, you could if you tried. You could try. Not that I don't think she's a nice person, though. She's perfectly nice. Just hard to deal with. Not wrong. It sounds like Miki or at least some other people in the class have tried to get closer to Hanako in the past, and that just didn't go too well. I think her judgment is rather harsh, given that someone, not just those in Yamaku, have their own issues. Given that everyone, damn, I can't read for shit. Then again, I haven't known Hanako for as long, so it wouldn't surprise me if there's some other stuff I didn't know about. I'll just take it as the time comes. She's a nice person, and I think that should be all that matters. Miki's eyes narrow a little, and her smile spreads. You really like her, don't you? Miki certainly doesn't mince words. I mean, come on, we're just gonna be like, no, we fucking hate her. What? What kind of stupidity? You'd be like, yeah, she cool. You don't even have to be like, I want to get all up in that. But you can be like, hey, she's the shit. 'Cause she is. Admit it, boy. To be completely honest, yeah, I do. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone, though. Run your goddamn mouth. We have some problems here, woman. You might not be able to backslap someone, or slaps. Fucking goddamn it. Number one, I'm talking about hitting a girl. That's already bad, and now I'm just making fun of the fact she can't slap people with that hand. I'm going to hell. Hey, well, you can trust me. No problems there. To be honest, I think it's kind of cute. You want to go for it? Don't let me stop you. Thanks. She may say that, but she was just talking about Hanako having issues. Still, I want to hold myself to the words I said. Hanako's problems don't matter. I'll deal with anything that comes up because I want to help her. If there's even the smallest possibility that I can pull Hanako out of her depression and seclusion, then I should work towards that, no matter what. If she needs a prince, then I will be that prince. Okay, don't get too into it, my boy. Sometimes someone just needs a popper. That's where I come from. Howdy do. I don't know where I was going with that. As I think about the possibility of a relationship, I can see Miki grinning at me while watching my face. I'm no doubt blushing, and looking away from her only makes her laugh. Miki gives off a different vibe from the other girls. Talking to her feels more like a guy, or talking to a guy, than a woman. She's saying she prefers male company doesn't help to dispel that notion either. I mean, I've always spent the majority of my time around women. Like, 90% of my friends in my life have been girls. I don't know why. A lot of people like to say it's because I was gay. I'd like to say I was the one around all the pussy, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The best part was when I said that to someone, and they backed me up. Still sad and alone, but it was really funny when it happened. Glancing at my watch shows that lunch break is ending in only a few minutes. Time to start heading back to class. Lunch is about to end. Wanna head back? Yeah, we'd better. What the fucking voice is any of this? I pick myself off the grass and dust myself off. Offering a hand to Miki to help her up as well. She takes it and easily pulls herself up, showing the muscles moving in her toned bare arms in the process. She built in the athletic sisms. I felt like I needed to add in there because she built sounded like really weird. I mean, it still sounds weird. Come to think of it, why aren't you wearing the normal girl's blouse? She's wearing the fucking, yeah. It's too hot and constricting. The boy's uniform is better anyway. It's a nice uniform. I can agree, because Rin wears it. And she pulls it off so goddamn well. She throws her arms around a bit to emphasize her point, which has the side effect of showing off one particular part of her body that would be especially constricted under the blouse. Look at the hand, not that, buddy. The two of us start the walk back to the main building through the gardens, talking as we go. Sounds as if you said Lynn and well. Sounds as if you said Jesus Christ. Sound like you had a fucking stroke. So bad. I am become a really, really, really terrible Christopher Walken impression. That's a relief. I was getting pretty surprised to see a transfer student up at this point in the year, considering the exams are coming up. Don't remind me. Don't worry about them. Just cram it and they'll... It doesn't sound like good advice. She claps my shoulder a couple times as she grins. I don't think she takes school very seriously. You seem like a smart guy, and Muto's taking you well already. You're like a hand in a glove. Now to work out whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I still don't know what to make of this school. I've been here a few weeks already, but I still feel dazed at times. You'll get used to it. Just give it some time. It's only a high school, just like any other. She makes it sound so simple, but I've never thought about it that way. To me, Yamaku symbolized a marked shift in my life. I was no longer normal. I was different and was to be educated with other different people. And yet, I'm walking back to class and talking casually with a classmate during lunch. After watching some other players play a soccer game, fucking Christ. Others play a soccer game, I'm perfectly normal. I'm gonna start getting legitimately mad here. Maybe I should just look at Hanako in the same way. Everyone has their own issues. This is hardly something unique to Yamaku, after all. It's only a high school, just like any other. As we continue to talk, I find myself smiling. Miki and I are very different people in almost every way, but it feels good to have gotten to know another classmate a bit better. Shannon learned how to read, goddamn it, idiot. Hello, audience, how are you doing today? I'm up in my office space and singing away. Oh, hey, You there on the other end of the microphone. How are you doing today, my friend? Okay, I don't even know where I was going to go with that. I was about to follow my friend up with immediately with my friend into something else, and I had no idea where to go from that. It's all bad. A light breeze blows the scent of an early summer around my head while I wait for fucking Christ. Small white clouds litter the sky, breaking up the monotony of the blue. Hisao, are you here? Lily's voice lilts on the breeze as if they were one and the same thing. I stop gazing into the sky to examine Lily. Oh, she's got that outfit on, yay! Casual clothing. With a peach off-the-shoulder sweater and a tan ankle-length skirt, in addition to tan sandals, she's quite a nice sight. I like that kind of sweater, I really do. I like the way it looks. It looks really cool. I'm always worried when I say that, like, oh, it's because it looks kind of it's sexy, and it kind of is. It's the shoulders, maybe. I don't fucking know. But it's a good-looking sweater. That's all I'm saying. Stop judging me. Yeah, I'm over here, Lily, near the gate. Were you able to sneak away? Oh, shit. Were you able to sneak away from Hanako? Yeah. Yes, it's not uncommon for me to go out during weekends, so I don't think she'll notice anything suspicious. That and she has someone else she sees. Lily purses her lips as if maybe she shouldn't have continued. I find it a little hard to believe. Hanako's seeing someone? Really? No, it's just she sees the therapist every so often on weekends. Oh, well, that does make a lot of sense, I guess. Lily rubs her arms uncomfortably, and after one look at her troubled expression, I quickly move to change the topic away from Hanako. Huh. Yes? I was just wondering, can you get around the city on your own? Lily sighs at my consternation surrounding the topic of her blindness. I'm my own worst enemy sometimes. Yes, I can. It's easier when I'm out with a friend or my sister, though. I wonder how Lily gets along with her sister. Being an only child, it's hard to imagine what having a sibling would be like, so it makes me a little envious of her. Right, well then, the bus arrives in a few minutes, so we should probably get a move on. Indeed, it'll be a long wait if we miss this one. And with that, we set off for the bus stop on the hill. It's only a small distance from the school gate, so it's pretty convenient. It's a nice view from here. Coming from the city, I never really got to see scenery like this, let alone on a daily basis. This area is nice for me as well. It's tranquil, and away from the noises and smells of the city. Lily's head perks up in that trademark gesture of hers, signifying that she's caught a sound. Something is around. It's a bus! On the magic school bus. Okay. Oh, here comes the bus. I look down the road to see the bus trundling up the hill. Her hearing's quite a useful tool. The bus only takes a short while to reach the bus stop, forcing its way up the road, and within a minute we're on our way to the city. Walking around the city, I feel a distinct nostalgia. Smells, the traffic, the tall buildings everywhere. It's a lot like my native city, save for the raised walkways. It feels a little weird, walking around a city as casually as I would in a park, but with cars rushing underneath me. As I'm busily pondering the engineering marvel that is the raised walkway, I get a surprise. It takes a moment for me to realize that Lily's wrapped her arm around mine, extending her cane in front of her with her other hand. For a moment, I'm startled, but I manage to keep enough of a lid on it for Lily not to notice. Well, it's not the first time that Lily's relied on me for guidance. She'd only held onto my sleeve cuff before. It's logical that it would be easier for her to navigate a crowd in a complex area such as a city while securely linked, but I'm far from being used to this kind of thing, this kind of contact as Lily is. Come on now. Finally realizing the growing silence. You shut your whore mouth, computer. I don't give a damn if there's updates to be installed. You motherfucker. I am in the middle of some Karate chop, you computer. Finally realizing the growing silence between us as Lily waits for me to get moving, I quickly kick my brain into gear. You know, it was quite a surprise that Hanako likes to sing. You ever heard her do that before? I have indeed. We've been to karaoke sessions a few times along with my sister. I can't say I take to the activity much, but the other two like it. Maybe Hanako doing karaoke is more fitting than I initially thought. Just her and those she knows, all alone in a little room, jamming out. It would give her a rare chance to let her guard down with nobody else there to judge her. Maybe it would be nice to bring her into town for a karaoke birthday party, if she likes doing it. I'm not sure she'd deal very well with all the excitement. I move to protest, but her face shows that she's mulling the proposal over some more. It takes quite some time for her to come to a conclusion. Then again, the best thing we can do for Hanako at this point is to try and create some pleasant birthday memories. Continually treating her as if she's abnormal won't help. I think you're right. If she has something to remember apart from loss, then maybe she'll come around. If we brought her something nice that she could see every day, then maybe she'd be able to take her mind off the past and remember that she has friends. In any case, I think Hanako can handle something like this. In the time I've spent beside her, I've learned that she isn't quite as frightfully fragile as I first thought she was. My pauses are bad. So, shall we be off? I'm not really sure about the layout of this area. Very well. I might like to suggest having something to eat first. I haven't either, so that kind of sounds like a good plan. Make sure you choose nice places, How. She gives a teasing smile, one that makes me smile reflexively in response, even if she can't see it. I'll make very sure I do. Don't worry about that. Once inside, I order 2 slices of pie and accompanying cups of tea and take them back to our table. Do you just eat pie all the time? I eat pie like once a year. You're just getting pie left and right. God damn it. I'd peg this cafe as the type to appeal to Lily. Small and quiet, but well kept and somewhat upscale. Going by the dainty smile she wears, I don't really know if I chose right. It's very, very rare to not see her smiling after all. Nevertheless, I take a seat near her at one of the corner tables and lay down our small meals. Lily gingerly brings her head over to the slice of pie placed in front of her, delicately taking the aroma. Lemon pie, is it? Thank you, Hisao. No problem. Tea's just next to it, so be careful not to knock it over. She nods appreciatively, but judging from the slightly weak smile she has, the warning wasn't really necessary. I suppose the sound must have tipped her off to its position. We both tuck in our food without further ado, both of us remaining largely silent as we do so. Lily isn't the type to appreciate discussion while eating, and I can't say that I like it either. Eventually we finish both of our meals, and the last of our teacups follows in short order. Lily's the first to break the silence. That was very nice. I must say you've chosen quite well, Hisao. This is the first time I've really had much of a look around the city, so all I could really do is choose somewhere that looked nice. Damn, sorry. I feel really bad for inadvertently bringing up the subject of sight around Lily, but she doesn't appear to mind it much. Quite the opposite. She almost looks amused by my awkward attempt at an apology. You are thoughtful, Hisao, but sometimes I feel that it gets the better of you. There's no need to change your speech on my account. I'm just trying to fit your goddamn speech so that it's kind of resembling a Scottish accent. I'm fucking it all the way up, but I'm trying so hard. It was going so... Mother of a hooker! Get off my fucking screen, updates! God damn it! Why is it all at once? Can you fucking stop it? I hope that didn't get picked up or anything. I don't think it did, because it's just capturing the window, but god damn it. Lily truly is pretty comfortable in dealing with her condition. I still hasten to change the subject, as I can't really say that I share her confidence in the matter. Have you lived here for very long? It seems like you have this place pretty much sorted out. She quickly waves her hand in front of her face to dismiss the notion. Oh, it's nothing like that. I attended Yamaku since the start of high school, but I didn't walk around the city very much because of Akira. Because Akira, my sister, picked me up and dropped me off. Oh, right. You mentioned not living in the dormitories until recently. It's quite a surprise. I just assumed she'd been living here since entering Yamaku at the least, which would give her a few years here. I've lived with my family for most of my life. Then I was just together with my sister. With my family having moved to Inverness long before, and Akira working longer hours, I ended up having to move. Inverness? Isn't that somewhere in Scotland? And it comes out the reason why Lily was getting picked for the Scottish fucking accent immediately. I was so fucking happy when yes, you know who you are, when you asked me to do a fucking Scottish accent, because I was already gonna try it, and then I had an even better reason to. Goddamn yes. Isn't that somewhere in... fuck, I was... God damn it. Isn't that somewhere in Scotland? Oh, did I not tell you? My family currently lives in Scotland, the birthplace of my mother. My father's side is mainly Japanese, though. Huh. The question of what gave Lily her looks did cross my mind every now and then, but I never thought to ask. I guess that answers that? Yeah, then. Yeah, she's half Scot. There you go. To be honest, I'd never guessed. Considering you have no accent. Shut up. Shh, don't say that, huh? Just don't point that out. Shh, shh, shh. We're just gonna ignore that part. I'm guessing you were born here. Damn it. Full marks. I am thankful for my heritage, though, as without it I'd likely have not been taught English so early in my life. And what of you, Hisao? What about me? She gives a moment's thought. She probably should have thought what to ask me before switching the topic. I'll go with it. What are your plans for the future? To be honest, I haven't really thought much about that recently. After my accident and subsequent months in hospital, enjoying my life here with you and Hanako has been enough for me. In fact, I don't think I've thought at all about a future for some time now. It seems almost futile. Futile. Well, this is your last year of school. After this, you'll have to fend for yourself one way or another. Well, it's not like I don't know that. I just haven't put much thought into it since then. She opens her mouth to continue, but gives a small sigh instead. She seems to have realized that she doesn't really know enough about my situation to go too deeply into this. Well... Fuck. Well, we all have our own pace. I just hope you'll take any chance you'll see. You see. Fuck. I understand. I'll think about it. As we walk back to the city, Lily takes hold of my arm once again. So, did you get any good ideas for a present? To be honest, no. I've never been good at picking... I know! For the first time in my fucking life, last year I had to pick out presents for Christmas for people. I got in charge of dealing with all that shit on my own. And you know what? It was a fucking nightmare. Never again. I'm sorry. All y'all are just getting a high five and a pat on the back from now on, because I don't know what the fuck you people want. Oh, shit. As absurd as it sounds, perhaps we should just look around? Hearing Lily utter those words throws me for a moment. Right. How do we do that? That's just the reaction I was expecting. It's simple. You can go window shopping and just tell me what is around. If something interesting comes up, then we might just get an idea. Right. Well, I'm still not so sure of this, but I'll take your word for it. I think we'll manage. Hanako, my sister, and I managed to do it well enough. With Lily's simplistic and rather optimistic statement, we set off into the shopping district of the city, and I started describing everything I can see to Lily. It's hard to think of Hanako going window shopping. She doesn't feel like the type to place much stock in fashion, nor have I noticed her reading magazines or the like. In fact, all I think I've ever seen her do as a hobby is read books. I mean, there was the playing chess thing, my man. There's a houseware shop just ahead. Looks like it's mostly crockery, though. I can't think she'd have much need for any of that. What type of message would that send her? Cook more food. That's not such a bad idea. Maybe. Sometimes it's best to just leave those things alone, Hisao. Food poisoning 3 times in a row was enough for me. Once again, I get the feeling that Hanako's exploits in the kitchen weren't always successful. Lily must have had to help her with that sometimes. Let's see. Next along is a bookshop. That seems like a good one. She's always reading. Yes, but there are a few problems with books. I'm not quite sure what she has and hasn't read. What about a gift card, then? There's nothing as impersonal as giving someone a gift card. It's like saying, I don't know well enough about you to work out what you like. Well, tough shit, okay? Sometimes you just have to make that call. Like, it's the same way for me when it's back onto the gifts thing. For me, I don't want people to just get me shit. I don't, like, number one, I already feel bad enough that people want to get me shit in the first place. Don't do that. Just give me money or a gift card. It makes my life and everyone's life so much easier Just do that. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. There's nothing impersonal about it. I think it's more kind of you to give me the money because that lets me know that you understand that I understand that that's some bullshit, and you just give it to me and I'm okay with it. I personally prefer that because you know it's easier for me to just buy shit on my... Getting real talkative today, god damn it. The worst part is I'm getting really talkative, and I'm also fucking everything up. I'm flubbing constantly. So little is actually being accomplished. I always thought of it as making sure they got what they wanted. Damn right. Giving people gifts is supposed to show them the level of affection you have for them. If you can't decide on a simple gift for them, how much could you think of them? Right, no gift cards. Fine, Lily. God damn it. Lily seems overly passionate about this, but I can see her point. If you're going to get something for someone, you should at least put some thought into it. If you want to get something for Hanako that reminds her of us every day, then what good is a gift card? Also, I was barely slipping into it. It was bad. In that case, what did you get Hanako last year? A porcelain doll. I thought if she had someone to talk to, it might help her ease her pain. A doll isn't ever going to criticize her after all. So, I should be looking for a doll shop? If you could be so kind to keep a lookout for one, I would be grateful. Sounds good to me, though I'd wish you'd mentioned it earlier. But if I did that, then you wouldn't have started thinking for yourself, would you? Once again, Lily has a point. She's so sinister with her points. My brain is currently analyzing every store we pass for gift options. If Lily had mentioned a doll shop to begin with, I wouldn't have thought about anything else. We wander through the city streets, but seem unable to find anything that resembles a doll shop, or anything I could consider a fitting present. A simple act of searching is starting to clear my head. The events of last week are starting to fade away, and I'm looking forward to giving Hanako her gift. If I can find one, that is. This is hopeless. I thought we'd be able to find something in the city for sure, but I'm sure we've walked down the street at least once before. That almost sounds like you're giving up hope, Hisao. I'm not, but it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Try not to be so restricted in your thinking. Maybe we should actually go into some shops and have a look around. That might work. I've never really been any good at window shopping. Lily and I circle around the city streets one more, this time popping into stores to catch our attention. In the end, though, nothing comes up as especially appropriate. Fuck. Hanako's tastes are often quite hard to pin down at the best of times, thanks to her intensely private nature, and those tastes we don't know are hard to accommodate. May we take a break for a minute? I'm a bit exhausted. I agree and leave Lily to rest against the railing while I go get a couple of drinks from a nearby vending machine. After walking up to the vending machine and grabbing myself a lemonade, I find myself at a bit of a loss. Not really knowing Lily's tastes, I decided to take a guess and grab something that seems a little girly, but not too weird. Strawberry-flavored milk. I used to drink strawberry-flavored milk. Am I girly? I walk up to her and place the carton in her outstretched hands, making sure she has a grip on it before letting go. She feels out its contours before opening it and taking a tentative sip. Her approving smile afterwards telling me I've made the right choice. We both rest and have a quiet drink for a few minutes. A familiar soft ringing begins to sound from Lily's side. She quickly apologizes as her hand goes into her pocket, pulling out her mobile phone. Do you mind if I take this? That's fine. Don't worry about it. She nods to me and thanks before turning away and flipping the phone open. Bringing it to the side of her face, she picks up the call. Going by the tone of Lily's voice, the person on the other end is no doubt some friend or another. I tune out of their conversation pretty quickly as the snippets that Lily says make it sound like a little more than gossip. Without much else to do, I find myself watching Lily. She really is a pretty girl, which would hardly hurt her popularity in school. It's interesting just how much Hanako and Lily contrast with each other in both personality and appearance. For a few minutes, I just lean back and drink, watching her. Before long, Lily says her goodbyes to the person she's talking to and hangs up, placing her phone back in her pocket and leaning back against the railing as before. Sorry, just a friend from class. I take one final swig from my can before throwing it into a bin. Lily gives me her carton to throw away soon after, finishing it off relatively quickly. You seem to have a lot of friends. Oh? Lily waits for me to continue, her interest piqued. I guess I was just thinking you and Hanako contrast really heavily. It's hard to imagine Hanako doing a lot of things you do, or knowing the people you do. You seem to think Hanako is quite... You seem to think Hanako quite a bit. I don't know. It's just... She's mysterious. She is mysterious. Mysterio. I kind of wanted to get to know her before... know about her... That's what I get for going off on a joke that wasn't fucking funny. Tangents, man. They fuck your entire life up. It almost sounds as if you're doubting your relationship to her. I don't think it's that. I just want to do more for her. Being her friend and all. I don't really know how she sees me. This statement seems to interest Lily quite a bit. I wonder if Hanako said anything to me about me to Lily during their conversations. Definitely talking behind your back, my boy. That's how it always is. I'm about to ask what's on her mind as she picks herself up from the railing. Shall we be off then? Her voice and expression show that she's playing games with me. Lily knows damn well that she's leaving me hanging. With a sigh, I pick myself up off the railing and have a brief look around. We have stuff to do, so I'll just try and get back to her about this later. Tucked in between the newsstand and a convenience store is a small shop. The sign above the doors reads Othello's Antiques in decorative English script. It would be hard to miss. It would be pretty easy to... Fucking Christ. It would be easy to miss if we were walking along the street, but since we were stationary and purposefully looking around, it's just noticeable. Say, Lily, that Hanako you got, Hanako, was it new? Well, yes, but I'm not quite sure if I know what you mean. I think I found our shop. It's just across the road. Oh? What is it? Some kind of toy shop? It's an antique shop. I think it's probably going to be our best bet. Really? I didn't even know we had one of those near here. Neither did I. I missed the first time we went by here. It's pretty well hidden. Well then, can't hurt to check. Inspired by this new find, we quickly dust ourselves off and head towards the store, Lily's hand finding its way to my elbow for guidance. The store has a strange, musky scent to it. The layout is more like a garage than a store. Things are strewn about the floor without any immediate semblance of order. How you doing? Hey, what's up? Shopkeeper gives us an almost bored look through his particularly small eyes. His face looks weary and tired. His dress style is distinctly anachronistic, and he gives us a polite nod of welcome before going back to his book. Lily holds tightly onto my arm, and I find myself having to split my efforts between making sure we don't miss a potential gift for Hanako and making sure Lily doesn't inadvertently bump into anything. You know, you don't want to be breaking shit in there. People get angry about that. The task is quite difficult given the haphazard way the store is laid out, and the many things poking out of the shelves thereon are sitting on pieces of furniture, but eventually we safely arrive at an old desk covered in dolls and teddy bears. I think this is the right place. There's pretty much every kind of doll you can imagine here. That should make the choice much simpler. Could you please pick one for me, Hanako? Damn it. I had a feeling it would come to this. I picture Hanako in my mind and try to imagine which of the dolls before me would suit her best. My eyes wander across the collection. Each one is as exquisite as the one before it. The sheer number of styles is boggling, but eventually one catches my eye. Here, what about this one? I pick up a small porcelain doll that looks to be at least somewhat affordable, dressed in a Victorian-era green dress with a little brown hat sitting atop its blonde hair. It looks a little like Lily. I gently pass it to her, who delicately feels her way around the object while wearing a look of slight conscious stress. Well, it certainly feels beautiful. Do you think it would suit Hanako in your opinion? I think it would. It would look good in her room. In that case, I'll trust your judgment. Will you be getting her something as well, or shall this be a shared gift? I'm not sure. I think I should get her something myself, but I don't think getting her another doll is such a great idea. Maybe. I let my voice trail off as I look around the shop. Resting on a writing table not far from us is a decorative box that catches my eye. Is that what I think it is? Wait here, I think I found something. My, that was fast. I gingerly walk through the collection of crystal glassware and pick up the box. The wooden signs are covered in carvings depicting ancient battles around a castle. The top, however, looks far too familiar. Alternating squares of white and black varnished wood are arranged on the lid. It's a really nice item. It's a chess set from overseas. The store owner's sudden appearance startles me a little. I didn't see him in particular. It's not what I think it is. I don't know why I thought it would be in here. Ignore me. I suppose he's trying to help us because we don't really look like we know what we're looking for. Or, on the other hand, maybe he wants to keep an eye on us because he suspects we might shoplift instead. Damn kids these days. I'm looking for a present for a friend.
I see. In that case, this chess set would be a fine choice. I do believe so, yes.
Realization floods into my mind. This is a pretty good-looking set, but this is an antique shop. They're not well known for their bargain prices. How old is this?
This is a reproduction. My best estimate is it's about 5 years old.
I see. How much?
Carry the 4 and...
He thinks a little before telling me, which is slightly disconcerting.
I'll let you take this now for 7,000 yen.
I balk a little. I was not expecting to spend that much, but it does kind of seem perfect. Then again, maybe that's a testament to how well he worked out, how well he worked out how much he could make me pay. Damn it! Couldn't make it 5,000?
5,500. No lower.
I'm sold. Oh, and we'd like to get that doll. The store owner looks over my shoulder, focusing on Lily and the doll in her hands. His eyes narrow, and he visibly takes a moment to switch mental gears. In the process, his smile drops slightly.
That's the thing.
I guess this means that not everything in this store is a reproduction.
Are you quite sure you want that doll, miss?
I trust my friend's judgment.
I see. No offense.
None taken. If you could please wrap it for me, it would be appreciated.
Yes, of course, but it is 20,000 yen.
Jesus damn. Give me a minute. That's 200 again, right? Like, yeah, that's what Kenji had. Jesus fucking Christ. Lily reaches into her purse and presents 4 crisp-looking 5,000 yen notes. Here you are. 200... shit. Here you are. 20... fuck it, I can't do numbers. The storekeeper dutifully takes them in the doll and proceeds to the counter. I take Lily's arm to guide her there.
Yes, money, yes.
Are you sure about this? It's okay. I have the funds that I need. As I said, I trust your judgment. I feel a little guilty on 2 fronts. Firstly, because Lily has just spent a lot of money on my recommendation. And secondly, because I have a feeling the value of my gift isn't high enough now. Nevertheless, Lily does seem to get somewhat awkward whenever the mention of money comes about. I hand the shopkeeper my present and the money for it in return. He puts the cash into the register before busying himself with wrapping the doll and repeating the process on the chessboard. Eventually, he finishes the gift wrapping and hands us both our presents.
Please be careful on your way back, and do come again. I'm sure I'll see you, perhaps another time. Yes, money is very nice, and I would like you to give me more of it.
Yeah, totally, dude. I'll see you later.
Yes, do that for me. And
Indeed. Thank you very much. The store owner bows deeply to us as we leave.
Yes, come again.
Well, it did take us all day, but we found something in the end. That we did. Now that the presents are wrapped, I'm feeling a little impatient to give them to Hanako. Damn, my punctuation game is all bad. I'm feeling a little impatient to give them to Hanako. It's a common reaction to buying gifts, wanting to see the reaction of the receiver as soon as they discover what it is. And part of me wants to return to Hanako, just to confirm her condition with my own eyes. So, should we head back? Let's. We've done a lot of walking today, and I shan't mind taking a rest back at the dormitories. Lily's right. Now that we need to find a shop is over, my legs are feeling quite tired. Well then, back to school for us. I'm looking forward to resting a bit too. Lily holds out her arm, and I link mine with hers. Together, we make our way back to the bus stop. Hard to do anything, and if you have fucking soul-crushing, paralyzing, fucking bad fear of fucking cars and shit, you're completely fucked. And then everyone is like, you son of a bitch, mooching a ride off of me. I'm like, what the fuck do you want from me? And they're like, I want you to drive. And I'm like, well, I know that would be the logical choice, but considering you have no accent, shut up, shh, don't say that, huh? Just don't point that out. Shh, shh, shh. We're just gonna ignore that part.